Guys, I can't stress the fact that I did not want to make another Lonzo Ball video this soon. My next Pelicans video, I wanted it to be a video talking about Zion at point guard and the potential that that has, the potential that Brandon Ingram has in New Orleans. I wanted to talk about how Steven Adams has been an absolute problem for the New Orleans Pelicans. I didn't want to talk about Lonzo Ball possibly leaving the New Orleans Pelicans yet again. If you guys missed my video yesterday, I would strongly advise you to check that out after this one. In that video, I talk about Lonzo Ball and the New York Knicks mutually having interest, and there's some legitimateness to that interest because there's a chance that the Pelicans may not be able to retain Lonzo Ball in restricted free agency this offseason. There's going to be a lot of teams that are going to be trying to offer Lonzo Ball a lot of money. The Pelicans have to make a decision. Is Lonzo Ball going to be good enough to be that third best player on a team that contends for a championship? Because the Pelicans with Zion Williamson, this guy's already looking like he's going to be top 10 sooner rather than later. You have to make a decision. You got Zion, you got Brandon Ingram, you're locked into those two. Is Lonzo Ball going to be number 3? And is he going to be good enough to help you get to where you want to go? My opinion is, I think he could be, but it's a risk. It's a risk I would feel a lot better taking if the Pelicans just didn't overpay Steven Adams. When we look at Steven Adams, the way he plays basketball, I like it. I like it because he plays hard. But he plays in a way that the NBA is going more and more away from. Steven Adams is a beast, right? But if you can't guard the pick and roll in the NBA, I don't want to say you're worthless, but your value is tough. Because teams are just going to hunt you and exploit you every time down the floor. And that's what teams do with Steven Adams. He's not a great shot blocker. He's not mobile. You set one screen and you get a wide open 3. Because Steven Adams is not fast enough to guard the screen and roll. In New Orleans, Jackson Hayes has been looking good simply for the fact that he's a mobile defender. He's athletic. He can fly around the perimeter. Oh, and he's a fantastic finisher. He's also a lob threat, something that Steven Adams is not. Steven Adams is not a lob target. If you're a lob target in an offense that has Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, Zion Williamson, you're instantly a threat to score 10 plus points every night off of that alone. So you're right, I do enjoy the potential that Jackson Hayes has, and I think the Steven Adams extension is something that could end up haunting Pelicans fans for the near future. Because even if we don't end up losing Lonzo Ball, what happens to Josh Hart? Are we going to commit to paying both of them? Are we going to be able to pay both of these players? Now let's rewind back to what I said earlier about the Pelicans possibly paying Lonzo Ball. If the Pelicans know that teams are going to be out there offering Lonzo Ball, the Pelicans have to make a decision. And the best time to make that decision is right now. There's not a lot of big free agents in this upcoming class. That's not good for New Orleans. If a team is offering Lonzo Ball this absurd amount of money and you know you don't want to pay that money, then you have to trade him. Beyond that, does Lonzo Ball even want to be in New Orleans? To quote LeVar, I don't know what they're going to do with Lonzo, but I hope he gets traded. I don't like watching him play like he plays. He can't stand New Orleans. Come on, man. This is what LeVar said when he was asked about Lonzo Ball in the NBA trade deadline. LeVar saying this definitely rubbed me the wrong way being a Pelicans fan. Of course, I want the best for Lonzo. I like Lonzo Ball. I'm a Lonzo fan too. I want the best for Lonzo. I want the best for the Ball family. I didn't like what LeVar said. It contradicts what Lonzo has said earlier this season. Earlier this season, Lonzo said that he loves playing with Zion and B.I. He's really cool with them off the court as well. They're all young, and he thinks that they can do some really big things. I don't doubt that Lonzo likes playing with Zion and Brandon Ingram, but maybe Lonzo Ball really doesn't like the city New Orleans as a whole. Maybe he doesn't like his role in New Orleans as a whole. Maybe he wants something bigger going forward. It's really tough to tell. With Lonzo, I think he's going to have every opportunity for a bigger role in New Orleans. Even as Zion ascends, it seems like Lonzo Ball is the perfect match for Zion Williamson. I think Lonzo fits next to Zion like a puzzle piece. Regardless of what happens, I want Lonzo in New Orleans. But as more reports come out, I realize that there's a chance that Lonzo might not be in New Orleans much longer. Clutch Points says this came from ESPN Los Angeles. This does not seem like it is some fabricated report. It's pretty much, do you believe that Lonzo really feels this way? Or do you not? In the comments below, let me know what you guys think that Lonzo Ball truly feels about the New Orleans Pelicans. Now, beyond Lonzo wanting out of New Orleans, according to LeVar, apparently LeVar already has plans for Zoe, Melo, and Jello. According to the Los Angeles Times, it has been reported that Ball has been badgering the Charlotte Hornets owner Michael Jordan throughout the 2021 campaign about bringing all of his sons together, Melo, Zoe, and Jello. Predicting the level of championship success his sons attained as prep teammates, he says he has spent this NBA season trying to tell Michael Jordan, the NBA icon turned owner of the Charlotte Hornets, who drafted Melo 3rd overall in November, to add all 3 Ball brothers to the roster. I'm a Pelicans fan, but I'm no hater. Melo, Jello, and Zoe would be fun. We've seen what Melo has done by himself with the Charlotte Hornets. You add Zoe and Jello, let's just go with Zoe right now. You add Zoe to the equation, you put Melo and Zoe on the same floor together, I think they feed off of each other. That's 2 high-level playmakers that can do, I don't want to say anything with the basketball, but 2 high-level playmakers that are also versatile on the defensive end. We've seen Melo fill it up time and time again. He can get by anybody in the league, get to the basket, get a basket, or set up a teammate. That would fit perfectly with the way Lonzo Ball has been playing. Lonzo Ball has been this off-ball passer that's also a knockdown shooter. Maybe I should say this off-ball shooter that can also pass the ball. Because as of late, Lonzo has been one of the hottest shooters in the NBA. He's been absolutely lighting things up. While I realize that Melo, Jello, and Zoe playing together may never happen, it's something that's fun to think about. And I've been saying that a bit my past couple of videos, but it is fun. These things are fun to imagine, and that's why I'm going to be doing some My League series going forward on another channel. I think you guys would really enjoy watching me rebuild some situations. Now, to be on the more calm side of things, for every Pelicans fan that's worried, don't worry, we got Kyra Lewis. This guy's been looking phenomenal. I think Kyra Lewis is going to be a really good NBA player for a very long time. And for those of you that really want to keep Lonzo, again, don't worry. It's going to come down to the Pelicans having to make a decision. It's going to come down to Lonzo having to make a decision on his future. To put things simply, LeVar is not in control. If Lonzo demands a trade and truly wants out, then I would like to trade Lonzo. That's something that I don't want. I don't want Lonzo in a situation where he's not comfortable. That's the thing. I think he is comfortable, and I think he wants to be here long term. But of course, LeVar obviously knows more about his son than I do. Now, a lot of Pelicans fans are going to get this. This is something that I don't want to end up like the Eric Gordon situation. I still haven't gotten that taste out of my mouth. To be honest with you guys, I'm not sure what LeVar has against New Orleans. What he's saying right now, it's nothing new. When Lonzo was about to get traded from the Los Angeles Lakers, he was trying to get Lonzo to go to the Phoenix Suns for the silliest of reasons.
Why did you go on record right away and say, I don't want my son in New Orleans?
Well, we don't want to live in the cold. And they already got a point guard over there. They already got some
They
things.
don't have a point guard.
Well,
Like, come on, man. You're telling me New Orleans is cold? Look, guys, while I want Zoe to remain a New Orleans Pelican, and I doubt he leaves, I'd be lying if I told you guys that there wasn't a chance that he ends up playing next season elsewhere. Clicking the video on the screen right now is a great way to support my channel. I'm Get Like Coop, bringing you guys the scoop until our next upload.